Ooh.
I'll take you to your parents, little kid.
No, I'm not a kid. You can just go now, actually. I'm supposed to be here after hours. Also, is this... Oh, Jesus. That might be too close. Oh, close the door? Oh, you have to... What the hell? Hey there, and welcome to the demo for Maggie Mania by El Rafaricio Games over on GameJoel. This is something I've been following for quite a while, and now that the demo's here, I'm very excited. If you don't know what this is essentially a remake slash soft reboot, fan remake, of course, by, or a fan remake of the classic Five Nights at Maggie's games. Now, if you've been with the channel for a while, you know that I have quite the history with Five Nights at Maggie's. Playing the whole trilogy, ended up being one of my most popular, hell, it was actually my most popular videos. Probably some of my more popular videos, period. But overall, it was quite a fun trilogy to go through. And I think, honestly, that was like, at this point, I don't even remember how long it's been. I think it's been, I'd like to say 2 years? Has it been 2 years already? I think so, because the story breakdown was back in 2024. 2 years ago, May 31st, 2024. So a little over 2 years ago. So safe to say, this is something that I am quite excited for. Quite excited to see how they kind of tackle the classic games. And this is going to be interesting because I never played the classic games. Obviously, as I kind of just alluded to, I got introduced to the series through the reboot trilogy. And there are, from what I understand, some differences between the classic and the trilogy, reboot trilogy. For one, the classic games consist of 4 titles rather than 3. But besides that, I'm not really well versed when it comes to the classic games. But enough yapping. New game. This dropped yesterday. I saw the news and I was like, oh wow. Can't wait. August 2nd, 1990.
A happy day turned into a tragedy when 3 kids went missing in a family restaurant.
Ah. Of course. I'm very familiar with this. Though I don't quite remember if this was something that was ever covered. Daisy Park. Got a nice little intro credit scene here. Okay. Character design, Breulier Games. Michael Upshur. Wait, Michael Upshur? Isn't there, like... Was that just, like, by coincidence? Because Outlast's protagonist is named Miles Upshur, and Upshur is such a... Like, I've never heard of that name.
Hello? Steve, congratulations. You got the job.
Weird coincidence, I'm gonna guess.
There was much competition anyways, but...
Well,
yeah. You
didn't have to put it like that.
Week. Make sure you show up half an hour early so I can give you the keys and the uniform. I know we're gonna do great things together. See you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
You have one unheard message.
Hey, Steve, the name's Ronald. I'm here to leave you some pre-recorded messages. I'm the guy that was here before you, not a big deal. I'm recording these messages during my last week here as I'm being asked to. End of story.
I got it, okay.
First and most importantly, you have a flashlight. Just point it wherever you want. Turn on the flashlight.
Point it where you want.
I don't think you're so useless as to not understand how to operate a flashlight.
Yes, exactly. No need to
You
dwell
also
on
have
it.
some doors which you can close at will, except for the one in the center. That one's busted. And of course, on your right, there's a camera monitor, which I suppose you know what it's for.
Yes,
Up
yes.
until now, it sounds like a very easy job, which beats any reason to leave messages at all.
But of course...
Well, long story short, guess what? The super advanced magical animatronics move during the night. A wonderful surprise that may or may not keep you from living. And kind of the whole reason I'm getting the hell out of this place to begin with.
Smart.
Yeah, it gets creepy real quick. I'm not gonna lie. I have absolutely no idea why this happens. Management's been telling us, like, oh, it's just their artificial intelligence isn't working properly, or like, they haven't gone to proper night mode, which I don't believe any of that crap. I mean, aren't those things supposed to be like bolted to the floor?
That seems to
I
never
have no
work.
idea how they can even get off the stage, but they do. Anyways, all I know is that they're actively trying to get into your office. Judging by those doors, it it appears it's been happening for a while now. Management said that they're attracted by the noise in your office, but what the hell do I know, right? All I know is that you should not, under any circumstance, allow that to happen, right? I understand what you're thinking, right? Like, hey, is the front door busted? How do I stop them from coming in here? And that, my friend, is where the desk comes into play. Apparently, as long as you're like 9 feet away from them,
Specific.
they shouldn't be able to detect you. And since that door is the furthest one, I think you're like invisible to them as long as they don't get any closer. So, yeah. I don't think it takes a genius to figure out what to do. And, yeah, I think that covers about everything you should know from now, right? Close those doors, flash that light. Don't forget to watch the cameras. This is no longer your regular, boring night guard job.
Yep, when is it ever?
And, yeah, speaking of jobs, the janitor just quit, and management can't seem to find a replacement yet. Someone left some interesting handwriting in the bathroom. If you could just clean that up, it'd be awesome. I'd do it myself, but, what the hell, this is my last week, and my shift's about to end, so cut me some slack.
Yeah, you got it.
No, but seriously, clean that up before you go.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so, first things first, right? Obviously, camera system, you can pan left and right, vent, of course, what else? Obviously, lights, vent control, I guess, if anything's in here. I want to kind of keep the camera there. I am curious, hold on, if I keep this camera looking all the way to the left, that applies to every camera, okay. I always wonder sometimes, because some game, I think I've seen one game where you can actually control the position individually, and then you have pretty much what tends to be the case is the fact that wherever you're panning to applies to every camera. So obviously left, right, and center, hide whenever they show up in the middle. You have limited door power, so you want to make sure to keep the doors open as much as possible. Creepy drawing for what I assume is Maggie. Okay, there we go. Creepily standing in the kitchen. Kitchen can either lead to the center or the right hallway. Also, I just realized, I love how they literally, oh no, they literally have the bloody creepy drawing plastered right on my left, so I can never stop looking at it. Isn't that nice? But, yeah, I don't know, in general, it's hard to believe, like, I've never really covered anything Maggie's-wise. Actually, no, that's not entirely true. I don't know why I said that. There is a Five Nights at Maggie's game that I did, in fact, cover, or fan game that I did cover, I'm trying to remember what it was though, because it's been, it hasn't been that long, but the fact that I almost forgot it is proof enough that I should probably check. It was the Five Nights at It was the Five Nights at Maggie's classic revival over a year ago now, May 19, 2025. And I think this one at the time, this was by, if I can find it while I sit here. It was by Scroll over on Game Jolt. But yeah, I think besides that, I don't think I actually did cover anyone else's, or any other Five Nights at Maggie's games. I am aware of one that came out, which was like, I think a remake, or I don't know if a remake, but it was like Five Nights at Maggie's 2 Classical Relics. I haven't played that. Or rather, I haven't made a video on it. That's a bit of a long story. Maybe for a time when I actually end up playing the game. Hey there, Maggie. How you doing? I'm gonna guess that the moment you leave... Oh, hi. Jesus. What a mug. But yeah, Five Nights at Maggie's 2 Classical Relics, I think, is one game that I did try to play, but I ended up not playing later on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait. Look, I didn't want to close the door immediately. I knew my door was running out. I didn't realize she was moving as well. Okay. Let's be a bit more vigilant, because I actually... That got me a little bit. And Lola is already moving. So, names Maggie, Lola, and Chansey, if I remember correctly. Should be Chansey, because there's also another pig with a different name, so, you know. but let's see here. So now Lola's on the right side rather than the left. Maggie's in the kitchen. Oh, hold on. What? That sting. What the hell? That was... Okay, there we go. Open. I wonder what's the downside to leaving it. Oh, Jesus. Why did the music get like that? Is it because it's about to be 5 o'clock? Okay, and she's about to... Hold on. Just because it's 5 o'clock? Is that why it's gotten so loud? Like, I don't even want to talk over it. I just want to let it roll out. Oh, You can't hide under there for long. Hey there, Lola. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do kind of like that music. It did come out of nowhere a little bit, but you know, I do like it. Now hopefully we can get through. Okay. Relax, relax. You see? 6 o'clock. We made it. We made it. I swear, I hate how creaky this chair started to become. I can literally hear it when I'm editing. I'm like, oh, brother. Beware, Maggie is nearby. If you see her too close, hide in the stalls. Press space to hide or come out of hiding. Objective, clean this mess. This place stinks. Candy's is better. Oh.
I'll take you to your parents, little kid.
No, I'm not a kid. You can just go now, actually. I'm supposed to be here after hours. I think about it. I mean, they showed a little minigame with the kids following a certain pig. Also, is this... Oh, Jesus. That might be too close. Oh, close the door? Oh, you have to... What the hell?
I knew you were there.
I can tell. Oh. Okay, at least I got that part right. I knew when to hide, but... What the hell? Okay. Like, what the hell? You better put a lot of gumption to this, because this is taking ages to wipe off.
Little kitten. I know you are there.
Okay, let's do this again. No. Nope, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's starting to wipe off. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'll take you to your parents, little kid.
I'm gonna have to definitely hide it again.
I know you are there.
Wait. She didn't laugh that time, that's why I was worried. I mean, how is this gonna magically save me though? Isn't it 6 AM? Why are they still in night mode? Or are they still in night mode? Oh, she didn't say anything that time. Oh, she's cheeky. She's not speaking anymore. She's being really quiet now.
I'll take you to your parents, little kid.
No, there we go. We wiped it. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. That should actually be it, I think, for the demo. If I remember correctly, it's one night, one post-shift section. End of demo. You have reached the end of this demo version. Did you find the tape? Oh, I gotta go back and find it. Thank you so much for playing, and I apologize for making it so short. I actually don't mind, honestly. Like, again, I prefer short demos in general to like not show too much off before playing the full game. I initially was going to include more content, demo exclusive content. Okay, that might be that's a bit more different specific, and more nights as other fan games do. But I ended up just scrapping the idea and focusing on the full version instead. That's fine indeed. The full game is expected to release during Five Nights at Maggie's anniversary this year. Maggie and her friends will be waiting for you then. Bye for now. I actually am not aware of when their anniversary is. It's hard to say because the page with the classic games was made May 27th, but that's like a whole, like, I guess kind of like archive of games. So I don't know what anniversary specifically they're targeting. The reboot of Five Nights at Maggie's came out in September 9th, 2021, so I think that could possibly be one of the anniversary dates, but hard to tell for now. Okay, so first off, let's rule out the possibility of the tape being in the office. I didn't see anything. I was looking around in the office, but I don't think there's a tape here. It would have to be on camera, similar to like the reboot games. The question is where. Trying to click around, see if I could spot something. Oh, I thought I found it. I thought it looked like this. Arcade. I didn't see. I don't know. I mean, I guess it also depends on how visible it is, but it probably is noticeable. Little light beam there. I doubt it's gonna be any of the hall cameras. At least it's very hard to see. Huh, where would the tape be? Alright, well, I think I screwed up because from what I saw in the video, the tape is actually in the post-shift section. Alright, we're back at the end of the night. For a while, it was actually oddly slowed this time around. Maggie showed up twice, and then Lola showed up at the very end along with Maggie for like a third time. For Maggie, first time for Lola. So now, there's our tape. Now I just have to actually beat this again. No, wait, no, I don't want to hide again. Alright, so this time I did in fact find the tape. Let's watch it. Alright, interview number 1. Alright, well, unfortunately, it seems as though it's not working. I don't know why the tape isn't loading for me. It seems like as soon as you put in the tape, it's supposed to show something here. Alright, so we're going to be relying on Dark Tortoise's footage for this. Credit to him, video in the description. It's the only way I can actually see this, though. Employee assessment number 1.
Yeah, just talk. Tell me about your experience here in Maggie's.
Well, I can't say it's been the best. Those kids are all over the place, leaving stuff behind, and fluids. Last week, some punk threw some soda to the walls, and I had to clean it while that dumb music was still on. The broom's closet is all cramped, and I can barely fit anything there, to the point everything's all over the place. But I tell you what my biggest problem here, those damn robots. They just act really weird and scary all the time. I don't even know why they leave them walk freely during the night. But one of them came to pay me a visit while I was cleaning the restroom after hours. I got super scared and booked out of there. I tell you, if one of those things scare me like that again, I'm out of here.
That probably explains why they left. So it kind of gives a bit more insight into, can anybody hear me? Help. I can only imagine how, oh Jesus. Well, I'm pretty sure that's parts and service. And there you go. Alright, so it gives us again a bit more insight into, I guess, the janitor perspective on the animatronic. Obviously we know he left, so that's why we had to kind of do his job and clean the scribbles off the wall. And then we got that little sneak peek into that maniacal laughter in the parts and service room, which I am pretty sure I already know who they are. If you're familiar with the story of Finance and Maggie's, then I mean, unless somehow they tossed a curveball at me, but it seems pretty obvious if you're aware already of the story who it's gonna be. So all in all, I'm pretty excited to see where this is gonna go because it again is serving to be like a soft reboot of the classic series, it seems like. So I wonder if that means that they are already planning on like having sequels to this game in the future, or at least like that would be like the overall goal. As for feedback, besides the weird tape issue, I'm not sure exactly why that's happening, but that can get pretty frustrating because I've tried restarting the game, I tried collecting the tape again, but to be fair, I started post shift, the post shift segment, I collected the tape and then I exited the game, so that might not count, but that could be an issue if you're just stuck being unable to see it. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, hit that notification bell to keep up to date on future videos. I'll be looking forward to the full release this year pretty much, when the anniversary of Finance and Maggie's hits, which I'm not sure, again, I don't know exactly when that is, because the reboot was September, like around September 9th, I believe. So time will tell. Of course, the game description below as always, and with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.